I mean, it's really insane if you think about the opportunity that we have in 2025. And what I'm about to go over is one of the best ways to make money online for some people. It's not going to be for everybody, but you have to find out if the opportunity is there for you. It's like an Easter egg hunt. You know, some people during an Easter egg hunt have a bunch of eggs near them and they're doing good. And other people have to travel far, or they have some dickhead next to them taking all their eggs. And so what I'm about to go over, I believe, is one of the best ways to make money online in 2025 for some people, but not for all people. And let me break this down. What I'm talking about has made me over $100,000 profit in 1 year. And that is selling used books on Amazon. Now, coupled with the fact that 10% of Amazon sales are book sales, and Amazon sells, you can look it up, millions a day, and 10% of those sales are book sales. So books have insane demand. Couple that with the fact that used books are literally all over the place in every city for less than $4 a pop. So with those two things, this opportunity is ginormous for many Americans. Now, if you're in the middle of Kansas, this is still a big opportunity for you if you're willing to drive to Tulsa, if you're willing to drive to Denver, which is a long ass drive, but some people are willing to do it. And maybe that's not for you. Maybe you don't want to do that. I don't blame you. I drove all the way across the country because I'm crazy. I lived in my car once I found out about this opportunity. I use this as a vehicle for me, no pun intended, to travel the country. I went to the Grand Canyon, Pacific Coast Highway. The whole time I'm just looking for used books at thrift stores. And what I mean by this is an insane opportunity. I already went over the 10%. So 10% of Amazon sales are book sales. Books are plentiful in every city. I must have read a book to learn that word, plentiful. Books are plentiful. And we don't even have to store the books ourselves. And this is just like, we're so spoiled that we can take books from thrift stores and pay $4 for them, ship them to Amazon, and Amazon will sell them for us. And so anybody who dedicates themselves to this business model and goes out and scans, let's just say 4 hours a day, two times during the weekend, you're going to be making several $1,000s a month. I mean, look at Mike the Used Book Guy. Type in Mike the Used Book Guy on YouTube. He's doing $20,000 in sales, banking probably 8 to 10K profit a month off of that. And he just does it working on weekends. And then he goes at home, chills with his cats, makes FBA shipments, which is when you pack books in boxes and ship them to Amazon. Guys, who knows how long this opportunity is going to be around? It could be gone. Amazon could change their policy. Amazon could say, hey, we don't want used books anymore. And then we'll look back at this time as, oh my gosh, at one point in time, we'll tell our grandkids, at one point in time, we could literally just go out and buy these $1 to $3 items, $1 to $4, whatever much books are. Let's just say $5. Ship them to Amazon, and Amazon's going to sell them for us and pay them when they're done. And all you have to do is reprice your book from time to time. All you have to do is log into Seller Central, scroll down, match buy box, which is just essentially you're lowering your price or raising your price, to the featured offer, and you get the sale. Like this opportunity, I don't want you guys to overlook it. And if you guys do want to take this seriously, I'm looking for more people to take this seriously because I want to meet you guys in person. The Books and Beyond conference coming up here. We're doing an in-person book selling event in Vegas. Go to booksandbeyondcon.com. I'll link that below. I'm the host of Miami Sellers Conference. I want to see more of you show up there. And I believe that this is like the best gateway to selling on Amazon. I've done $450,000 in sales the last 30 days. I've made over $80,000 profit the last 30 days. Now I split half of that with my partner, so $40,000 is for me. But this opportunity is fucking insane. Of selling on Amazon, I'm selling all products on Amazon, but especially used books blows my mind. Like the more I've been thinking about this lately, the more it blows my mind how big of an opportunity this really is, and just how nobody takes advantage of it. People will go in a thrift store and they'll scan for 4 hours and they won't get anything, and then they'll just give up. But like that, and that's why I'm saying like this opportunity is different for everybody. And the opportunity may not present itself until you truly give it a good go. And what I mean by that is you might have 3 thrift stores near you and they all suck. They all have terrible books. Low chance, but that might be true. But if you scale out, if you zoom out to a 100-mile radius of where you're at and you're willing to drive around, then all of a sudden there's 7 locations out of the 53 locations in a 100-mile radius around you. And those 7 locations will bring you in $4,000 profit every month if you just drove to them and scanned the damn books. If you just spent 4 hours every weekend scanning books at the best locations, then you would have a business that brings in several $1,000s profit. But most people don't know what the good locations are because they never go out and they never scan for those first 20 hours that they need to anyway. And so the opportunity, you guys might watch this video and go scan at 2 thrift stores and be like, well, the opportunity is not near me. Try scanning at 50 of them. And most people don't want to put in that work, but finding out where the honey holes are, it's like a cheat code. Once you know where the honey holes are, once you build a relationship with the managers, once you get backroom access, once you do all these things that we talk about, I'll link a free course, 100% free. The only thing I upcharge you guys is if you want to use my software for packing books, you can, but give away the game in this course, 5-day book selling workshop, link it below. Go check that out if you guys want to determine how books are profitable, where to find books, blah, blah, blah. I'm kind of giving away here. Thrift stores, libraries, go to booksalefinder.com, map every library sale out within a month or 2 on your calendar from booksalefinder.com. I'm flapping my hands around like this because I'm freaking excited about the opportunity. And I think a lot of people just need that mindset shift of what this opportunity is and how spoiled we are to have this. What I mean by that is we can pack books in boxes, send them to Amazon. You guys don't even know this, but the books will sell for higher prices than if you just sold them from your house. So it's actually better to send the books to Amazon because Amazon will sell their books the books that they have at higher prices because they want to get rid of your book first, and they want to charge the customer a premium because there's 2-day shipping. And so this is a better opportunity than listing all the books at your house. If you're listing them all from home, yeah, sure, you have possession of the inventory, whatever, but you're going to sell the books for less. You have to pack the books to the customer. You have to deal with customer service. How crazy an opportunity is it that we can put books in boxes, ship them out? So I challenge you guys, set a goal of 100 books per week is a good starting point. And that's really where you're going to see the few thousand in profit every month if you're consistent. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take several months, but eventually if you send 100 books of good books every single week and your average sales price, you monitor that. You monitor what your sell-through rate is. You try to sell at least 20% of your inventory every month. That means if you have 1,000 books in stock, try to sell 200. You try to keep your average sales price above $20. That means after Amazon fees, you're left with at least $10. You know, people mess up in this business. They send thousands of books to Amazon, but the prices are too low. They have an average sales price of $12. They're only left with $3 after Amazon fees. And then they paid $3 for the books, so they're really left with nothing. And so there's small tweaks you can make, but you're going to make the mistake starting out, but eventually you're going to learn what numbers work for you and on average what books are good to send to Amazon. And once you get that down, it's just a system of going to the same places over and over again, picking the profits, sending them to Amazon, rinse and repeat. Okay? So that's my rant for the day. If you guys want more, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the Go-To Lister community if you're in there. If not, get a free trial today. It's the fastest listing software on the planet. You're going to need it to send shipments to Amazon the fastest way, or you can do it the slow way and Seller Central. It's going to take a long time. Don't recommend it. And that's really where we communicate and help each other grow these Amazon businesses. So much love. All the links are below. See you guys in Vegas, hopefully. Peace out.